God of War marked a transformative moment not only for its own franchise, but for the broader action-adventure genre as a whole. Departing from the Greek mythology of its predecessors, the game plunged players into the realm of Norse legends, where the reimagined Kratos embarks on a deeply personal quest. No longer the relentless warrior of old, Kratos now takes on the weighty responsibilities of fatherhood as he journeys alongside his son Atreus. Their mission is to honor the last wish of Kratos' late wife Freya by scattering her ashes from the highest peak among the Nine Realms. This intimate narrative that intertwines elements of redemption, growth, and the enduring struggles of father and son relationship resonated powerfully with both longtime fans and newcomers. Now, the transition from the Greek to the Norse mythology presented an opportunity for the series to reinvent its identity. In previous iterations, the storyline was steeped in themes of vengeance and rage. However, in God of War 2018 refocuses the narrative towards the introspection and personal transformation. Now, Kratos is depicted as a reflective, multi-dimensional character who must reconcile his violent past with the desire to create a better future for his son. This evolution in character design is underpinned by the rugged and mysterious setting of an ancient Norway, where players encounter not only gods and mythological creatures, but also landscapes that evoke both beauty and peril. When the game was first released, it received high praises from the critics. The PlayStation 4 version earned a score of 94 on Metacritic, a sign that many experts found the game excellent. Reviewers loved the story, the visuals, and the improved combat system. The way the game shows the growing bond between Kratos and Atreus was especially admired. Articles in the different gaming magazines and websites noted that the game was powerful and emotionally deep and beautifully made. The game quickly won many awards. It was named Game of the Year at the Game Awards of 2018, outperforming even Red Dead Redemption 2, which is incredible. It also won high honors at the British Academy Games Awards, the DICE Awards, and more. The game's writing was praised as well, with the Writers Guild of America giving it an award for outstanding achievement in video game writing. Christopher Judge, the actor who voiced Kratos, was also recognized for his performance, winning a fan-favorite male voice actor at the Games Choice Awards of 2018. God of War 2018 was not only loved by critics, but also sold very, very well. The game sold 3.1 million copies all over the world within just 3 first days. This made the fastest selling exclusive game for the PlayStation 4 at the time. In the United Kingdom, they remained at the top of the sales chart for 6 weeks. In Japan, the game quickly reached the number 2 spot with very strong first week sales. As the time went on, the game sold even more copies. By May of 2019, it had sold over 10 million units. And by November of 2022, it has reached 23 million. This strong sales record showed how popular the game was among players everywhere. One of the most unique things about God of War 2018 is its use of a single continuous camera shot throughout the whole game. This filming method, often called a plano sequencia, that makes the game feel like one long, flowing scene without breaks. By doing so, the game draws players in deeper and makes every moment feel more important. This was very different from earlier games that used many cinematic cuts. Another big change was in the way that the game played. The new version of God of War added role-playing elements such as skill trees, equipment upgrades, and resource management. These changes allow players to develop their characters in many ways and added a level of strategy to each fight. The Leviathan axe, a new weapon of Kratos, could be thrown and brought back, which made battles more fun and required some of the planning as well. Along with Atreus joining the fight, this new combat style brought a fresh twist to the action, mixing strategy with quick reflexes. God of War 2018 did more than just tell a good story. It set a new example for future video games. By mixing exciting action with a moving and deep narrative, the game proved that video games could be just as powerful as books or movies in telling a story. Many game developers took inspiration from this title. They began to focus on character development, emotional storytelling, and making worlds that feel rich and alive. God of War 2018 showed that games could have a lasting impact on people, both for the entertainment and as a form of art. The success of the game can be seen in its sequel, God of War Ragnarok, which was released later and built upon the story and the ideas of 2018's game. The way that God of War 2018 combined gameplay, story, and visuals helped shape future video games. It inspired new generations of developers, and players who saw the games can be both thrilling to play and emotionally touching. As the years passed, fans continuously celebrated the achievement of God of War 2018. Today, 28th of April 2025, the game is marked for its 7th anniversary, a milestone that reminds everyone of its lasting importance. Many fans and critics still talk about the game, discussing its stunning visuals, memorable story, and how the bond between Kratos and Atreus brought new life to the series. Studios like Santa Monica Studios also shared memories and insight during these anniversaries. They used the time to look back on the creative process, discussing challenges and thanking the community for its support. Every key moment, from the first meeting with a gigantic serpent to intense battles with powerful enemies like Baldur, remains memorable. These scenes help to keep the game alive in the hearts and minds of players. The excitement of these encounters, along with the overall emotional journey, has turned God of War 2018 into a lasting legacy. Fans often share their favorite parts on social media, further enhancing the game's impact. In the end, God of War 2018 is more than just a game. It is a story about change, growth, and healing, while it shows breathtaking action and exciting battles. At its heart lies a personal tale of father trying to overcome his past and build a better future for his son. By moving away from the old focus of revenge and anger, the game tells a story that many can relate to. The choices Kratos makes, the challenges he faces, and the love he shows for Atreus together creates a rich narrative that touches on many universal themes. The game's record-breaking sales, its praise from the critics, and the many awards it won all to speak of its impact on the world of video games. Every aspect from the continuous camera work to new combat system was designed to pull players into a deeply engaging and emotional experience. It is a game that has changed the way the stories are told in video games and continues to inspire both gamers and developers today. God of War was a bold step towards a series and for the video games in general. By switching from Greek to Norse mythology and focusing on a personal story of father and his son, the game connected with players on many of levels. Its critical acclaim, record-breaking sales, and innovative design set it apart as a true milestone in gaming history. Even years after its release, it continues to be celebrated and remembered for the way it blended simple storytelling with deep emotion and dynamic gameplay. The game remains a shining example of how video games can be both entertaining and meaningful. And at that, thank you so much for watching, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys all and have a wonderful day.